Okay, we'll do some customization today. Yesterday we have done some basic list functions. Define the list, print all data from list, sort, reverse, length, access all the element from the list. Append function will add data at the last, insert at any specified index. Pop will remove the data from the specified index positions. Remove the value, whichever the value you are passing, that going to remove. Now, what I wanted, so let's start with some basic simple things, and then we'll go for another things. Suppose I have one list as a L1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10. Now my job is to be maintain another list only having an even number, right? This is my original list, and from the list I want to extract all the even number and maintain some another list. So for that, how should we do? We need to generate one more list. So like EV is equal to empty. So initially it is an empty list. Now I want to extract the value from the list, only even value, and that I can add into the EV, that is empty list. So what I do, I can apply the for loop in L. So in I will get all the value from the original list. And with this value, if I perform the operation like if I mod 2 equal to 0, that means if the given index value is mod 2 equal to 0, that means it is a even, then you can simply add data in which list? EV. And which function should I use to add a data in EV? Or the function name to add a data into the list?
Add.
Add.
Append function is there.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Okay.
Append I. So that means we can get one simple like separate list having all the even numbers EV. If I print here like only the you can say that L. I can see the first one is 1 to 10, and the second list is only even number from the list. So like this we can extract. Okay. So you can perform any kind of things, any kind of filtrations with the help of applying for loop, accessing all the elements, and then doing this. Okay. Now I take one more example where you can consider that we have some like the last problem that you want to remove only the first character from the that. So what should I do here? Let's take new files. LST task 2. So let's take one list as a CH as a list. What I'm doing, I'm storing here the ABC, comma PQR, and then comma XYZ. Okay. Or else one more sequence you can take if you wanted. But it's that okay. It is that okay. Element. So now this is the original list. My expected output, what output I expected, like this. AB, so AB, comma, QR, comma, YZ, comma, MN. I want this output. So basically, I want to remove all the first character from the given list data. Now, how should we do that? We can't use the remove it, will remove entire that all the sequence of characters. If we want to only the remove the specific character, then we need to apply the for loops, obviously. For R in CH, if I print I here, so I'll get all the data like A, B, C, P, Q, R, X, Y, Z, element, right? But what I wanted to skip first data from the all the sequence of character. So can you tell me that how should I skip the first characters? What kind of things I need to do here? We already done this, huh? So you must answer this question. How should I print? How should I skip first character? Yes.
So we can write
Hmm. CH of
length
what should I do?
I
I of what should I do?
one
Directly one.
index character for 0.
See, if I do I of 0, what will happen here? It
so
will
it
print
will
only
print
all the
ABC.
first characters.
Yeah.
I want to remove this character. I don't want the first characters. How should I skip the first characters?
We can
Memorize
start
slicing
from
method, colon based method.
one
One,
colon
that's
colon
all,
three.
one colon.
Colon.
Whichever the end
Yes.
string will be as it is. Now we see that we'll get BC, QR, YZ, LM, MN. Same expected output.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now, but I want to add it to the list. How should I add list this? Then instead of printing, we should go for OP dot A double P E N D. Append. Perfect. And at the end, I can print the OP. Is that fine? Yeah, perfect. See. Oh, this expected output I am writing wrong. It's a BC here. Perfect. Let me close this thing and runs again. See. Like this, we can do the customization. Whichever the output we wanted, we need to perform the operations and then extract data and put into the original, make an other list to store that extracted data. Okay. And now I will tell you the exactly now what output I wanted. Now let me tell you. Okay, I have to answer carefully. Huh? I want the output like this. I want to print only the central characters B, Q, then Y, then M. So what should I do the changes? Only need to change in the expression. So what should be that expression or slicing
No,
methods?
I didn't understand what output should be there.
See, this is an ABC, PQR, XYZ. In very first expression, what we are doing? We are printing second and third.
Removing the
Means we are skipping the first letter
first.
from the entire strings. Right? In the
Yes,
second
sir.
time, I want to print the center data. Like it is a B, it's a Q, it's Y, it's an M. Okay. I have ABC, I want B. Means center data. I have PQR, I want to print the Q. XYZ, I want to print
So
Y.
we can write
Hmm.
1.
One,
Yes.
only one, only will be fine. Or do I any changes?
Co-
Mm,
um,
no colon. Only one.
colon 1.
Only one? Perfect. Correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, now I will,
Yes, sir.
okay, let me, is that possible or not? I don't know. Okay, let think, is that possible or not? I'm not even seeing it possible or something. So can we print like, can we skip the center characters? Is there any expression like this? So that I will skip the center characters and whichever the pending that I want to print.
So can we write 0 then comma 2?
Colon.
No, it's two expression is not possible. Let us try. Okay, let's check first kind of things. Okay, we need to do some experiment here first. So let's consider that I have one of the s is equal to, try the first one. If it works, then we'll apply for all the. See, let's go for the another one. So we know that you want to first character, 0 will be there. You want a last character, -1 will be there. I want the
Yes.
second and the third, then I go with a 1 colon. Rest part will be printed. If I want AB, then I can write -1
One.
in the colon. If I write here like -1 colon, what output I get?
The
AB.
last one.
A, B, P, Q, X, Y, any element, right? Ooh, sorry, it is not A, na? It is S of. Okay, let me run 1 second. See, A, B, P, Q, X, Y element. So we can get A, B, we can get B, C, we can get all the things. But what I want, A, C, A and the C. How should I skip the center? Is there any expression kind of things?
We can get the first position by one and the last by two or something.
How? How should we write?
So it can be something like 0, then comma or colon will not work, comma and
Two.
3.
No, that will be not work. Now, like you can say that like this.
Or the semicolon. Colon.
No, no, that not works. It will give the errors. And it's not a correct syntax.
Or we can add it, the value.
So is that like we can try to mix the two slicing method together. So let's try this. Comma S of like this.
Yes.
Yes.
Just printed AB.
No, no, we want C only, na, right? Remove
So
the
we
comma.
can, yeah,
Yes.
AC. This much only wanted. Only the
yes, sir.
first and the last we want. We want to skip the betweens.
Yes.
If we are a single expression not possible, we have to take a two different expression for the first and the last, and then we can have this. Or else, is that possible?
So
The 0
instead
colon
of
minus 1? I'm expecting this. Is that work?
Yes.
yeah,
No, no. It will print a BAB, na? It's not
yes.
skipping the.
Yes.
Yeah. So last expression also, it is only a things that we can achieve. Okay,
So
now
if we
let's.
write
Huh?
ch instead of s, will it print every characters?
Yeah, that we can get the every character. That same expression I want to write here, na? Like here. OP dot. Sorry. OP dot up. OP dot wins. Now instead of S, what should I write? I. Okay. What's the third output I wanted? So this is very important now. Whatever the expectation, we should achieve that. I want to print AC. I want to print a PR. I want to print X and Z. I want to print L and N. See, any possibility is there that we can achieve. Oh, is there any error? Let's try check. Is that okay? Na? Append OP dot append. Any indentation error or something? Let's check. List dot append take exactly the one argument and we are passing two. Okay. It is not taking the two parameters. Then what should we do now? Is there any way? Yes, of course, there is a way. So we can do like this. Let us check out first. I'm not sure it will works. It may works. BT. Sorry, BT. Okay. AC, PR, XY, LN. But it's giving like in round of brackets. Can we concat like this? Let's check. Perfect. Done. AC, PR, XY, LN. So now either we can print AB, either we can print AC, either we can print BC, or anything like firstly BC, Q or something. Then second you're printing second character. In third way we are printing, we are skipping the first character. And for if you want to skip the last character, then simply write the -1. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Understood this?
Yes.
Perfect. So that's why the string logic is very important. If you understand to work group of character together, you can do solve a lot many problems with this. Okay. So now let's go with some real world problems. One of the programs I want to do with the list and step by steps. Okay. Let me tell you the one of the problem statement. You have to answer the question like how should we solve that problems. Okay. I'll tell you the simple story and then we'll try to convert that problem statement into the solutions. Assume that there is a birthday event. I have my daughter birthday. Okay. Birthday. Birthday event. Okay. In the birthday events, the many guests are coming to attend the birthdays. Okay. GUEST. Guests are coming. How many guests we don't know. That depends, like 20, 25, 50 kind of guests are coming. So for the event, many guests are coming. I want to maintain the count of the number of guests. I want to count number of guests. Not only the guest, also the senior one, adult, and the childs. Okay, you're getting the problem statements. Suppose in my birthdays there are 20 people are coming. So out of 20, maybe there is a senior citizen is 10, then the adults are 5, then the childs are 5. So like that data I want to maintain. How many guests are coming to the events? Based on the event, I can add their age in my list. And after that, I can apply the for loop on the list to get the exact count of senior citizens, adult, and the child. So means what we can do here for the senior citizen, we can simply apply if the greater than age is greater than 60. So that consider as a senior. Okay. If the age is between 60, you can say that in between 80. Okay. If it is in between, so adult and the child is less than 18 years. So this is the problem statement. So I want the count the number of guests for the events at any event it may be. So I want to get exact number of guests. Among that, how many childs, senior citizens, and the adults. For example, 20 guests are coming, so I will enter the means I can add the age 20 times, and then I can count adding an if else part into the follows. You're getting problem statement.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what we want to do? You want to get the guest. See, getting the length of thing, it's quite easy. The length of the something we can do. But after having that things, we can add the for loops. We can generate the list, and then we can go with the counts. Okay, we'll solve this step by steps. Very first part, what you are going to do, like we'll ask the user how many guests. Okay, he will enter one count, for example, 8. Then we can generate the for loop for 8, right? And within that for loop, we can generate one empty list. And within that empty list, we can add data, age. And that age is also we can take from the users, right? So like this, the first target should be generate a dynamic list, and then we can apply the for loop on the original list and apply the different conditions. So let's give with the very first part. So let me create do the new files, save as dir per day task. Very first times what I want, ask the users. So n is a count. So like int of input. What it do now? He will ask how many guests, how many guests. So question mark columns. Perfect. So we'll get a one numbers. And for that number, we want to generate a for loop. For I in range up to what? That number. For example, PRI into print I. Let me try this. So I want guest as a 5. You're getting 5 times 0 to 4. Means 5 times. So whichever the count we are expecting, that many times that loop is rotating. The step number 1, got it?
Yes, sir.
You're connected, right? Okay, fine. Now the second time, what we want to generate one empty list, and within this for loop, I can ask the user to enter the age of the guest as well. And whichever the age we are entering, I want to store into a empty list. For example, the guest list is this one. In this for loop, which is rotating how many times, whichever the number we are specifying. Within this for loop, I want the like a is equal to enter age in top input enter age entr age. So this enter age, how many time it will execute? The number that you are passing. And whichever the age I am entering, I want to store that age in where g dot a double p e n d append, that is a. So finally, we can generate the dynamic guest age list. So let me run fully. So for example, how many guests? 5. It will ask, okay, first one is 2, second 55, second 20, second 12, 1, second 8. The half part is done. How many guests are coming? There is a generating list. This is a half of the problem statements. There is a events. How many guests are coming? The number of the guests. After that, I want to check also how many seniors, how many adult, how many childs. So very important part is to be generate a dynamic list, and we are getting. And from seeing this list, we can conclude that there is a 2 child, 2 adult, and the 1 senior is there. But you have to generate a different list as well. Na? And how should we now do this? After generating the list, the guest list, we can perform operation on this given list. That means we can apply the for loop in where? In the guest list. Here we can maintain 3 different lists. The first is senior citizen. The second one is for adult. Third is for child. Here we can check the things if x, where we are getting all the guest ages, is greater than or equal to 60, then age and senior citizen a dot append. What should I append? X here. Second part, if the age is less than 60 here and is a word, and x is greater than or equal to 18, at a time we can store the adult a dot append. This is x. And the last one, If x is less than 18, of course it is in, sorry, c dot a double b and d append x. So at the last we can print all the things. Child, senior, colon, comma, what you can store the s, comma, adult, colon, comma, you can store ad. After that, child, see a child, colon, comma, c. Okay, let's try. Suppose number of gates are 8. Enter. 44, 66, 77, 88, 23, 23, 12. Is that correct? Seniors are 66, 77. Adults are 44, 34. Childs are 1. Perfect.
Yes. Yes, sir.
But I want to count as well, na. So
Yes.
how should I get a count also? The for the getting counts, I can use here the len of what? S. Len of list means it's exactly a count. And then for the adult also, you can get len of 80, the len of C, len of C, comma, colons. Let's try. Let me run one more times. Okay, suppose I have 6 guests among that 2 childs. I'll take yes. Is that fine? Senior citizen 2s. Which one are there? 78, 88. 2 adults, 56, 54. Childs are 2, 2 and perfect. So this is how we can use the
Yes, sir.
list to solve the multiples programs. Okay. So now I will give the same task to you in one some of the different way, and I'll check on Wednesday. So what you have to do, you have to accept the student percentage. Okay, like 88%, 50%, 60%, then the maybe 40%. And after that, I want among them how many students who have a distinctions and what are the percentage. How many students failed, which are having less than 40 marks, they have failed. First class and the second class. The same program that had done with an age, you have to done with the marks. So everything will be the remain same. Instead of the age, you should expect, sorry, you should accept marks. And it's percentage, directly percent, not marks. Okay, try the same programs. I'll check it on the, okay. You got this? The list part we have done. Now, after that, we can start with the tuple, set, and the dictionary. That will do the step by step.
Yes,
But
sir.
the list part is over. Okay? Perfect.